is the thing that is holding people back? Because you've talked about commitment, you've talked about the fact that you're also getting so many coaches. People are paying you, but at the end of the day, not so many people are willing to step up, you know?
Yes. Yes.
And even out there, there are so many people who are aching. There are so many people who are crying out to God, God, I want a change in my life. Do something about my life. But
Yeah.
people are not taking that step. You pray to
Great.
God, but at the same time, you're holding
Yeah.
yourself back. What are some of the things in your 20 years of
Yeah.
being in coaching business? What are
Yeah.
some of the hold up? What is holding people back?
I can tell you this, Coach Faith, um, without hesitation, that people are in love with the wrong things. People are devoted to the things they don't want. And so I use the same acronym of D.L.C. But then the commitment is in fear, is in patterns that are aligned with fear, over caution, perfectionism, and all that. In fact, I meet people that are so devoted to this, and it's because, Coach Faith, they have been conditioned since they were 4 years of age.
Mm.
You see, change happens between most of our greatest change in terms of our formation identity happens between 4 years and about 14. After that, you're just the same person. Most of the time, you find 45-year-old, they're just the same person as they were when they were 10 and 13. And that's why dealing with people that are especially parents in looking at the impact you're making in your kids is so crucial. And so when you want to change, you want to look back and see, how did I get here? So we are so devoted to these things because this is the only story we know.
Yeah.
And the beauty of coaching and kingdom coaching is exposure of your brain to something new. The human brain, psychology tells us that the human brain is conditioned to love the familiar. Like the human brain cannot help but love the familiar. It does not want, our brain is not created to want unfamiliar things.
Yeah.
We like something. The brain is actually created to keep us safe. The brain is not created to make you happy. The brain is not working for your happiness. But then most of us are stuck in our head.
Mm.
We don't know how to live from the heart. Over 90% of the human population today, we are stuck in our heads. And that's why we are afraid. That's why we don't want to try something new. That's why we don't want to go to, even if you're given the tools, your heart is not trained and conditioned for these new things. So what coaching does, and kingdom coaching does, is to take you beyond the fear zone. So how? Break the patterns, raise the standard, see things from God's perspective, create a new story, divorce your old story. I mean, really? This story, you've had it for over 10 years, 20 years, the same story over and over again. Einstein says that is insanity. Is to
Doing the
expect a
same
new
thing
life
over and over.
and
Doing
expect
the same, yeah, expecting
and
the
expect
same
something new,
different results.
different results. It's
Yes.
insane. But then, because we don't understand the human brain, so for me, what I do, because you asked, if I can share my personal journey, what I do is to challenge my limits. I feel that's really who I am at the core, that I don't accept limits.